Hey guys, my name is Pranav and today I'm going to show you how to make colorful wood planks for your wall art in your in your house. So the project is pretty simple. I used a pretty standard cedar wood fence. It's 3.5 inch by 6 feet standard cedar planks. I used some art colors. As you can see, you can buy that from your local handicraft store, or I bought it from Michael's. It's a very simple acrylic colors. I've got a sand grade, the standard sanding grade. I'm using 100 grade sandpaper. I have regular natural wood stain polyurethane finish for the finishing. You can use any regular brush to paint your wood, or you can scrape it with your standard scraper, a standard brush to apply the varnish after the coloring, and just your tools. So the end results, my idea is to turn these regular wood planks into something very contemporary like this. And I'm going to eventually mount these wood planks on my wall. I have a large 9 foot by 8 foot wall in my study room. I'm going to mount this and make a complete colorful wall out of this. So let's get started. The first thing is you want to apply color on your wood plank. So be careful when you select these wood planks. Be careful that the planks are not damaged. So they look pretty clean, and it needs to be pretty straight as well. Sometimes when you go to the store, you may find some planks are damaged or that they are not leveled even. So I have checked this plank looks pretty straight, and looks straight and not damaged as well. So I'll take this. It's pretty clean. You can, if you want, you can clean it with a piece of cloth. I just have a standard cloth here. Make sure this is pretty clean. Clean here. Take any color of your choice and just apply randomly. I've preferred to pick random colors, multicolors. As you can see, some of these planks. So I wanted to turn something like this. So I've just picked a blue color. Actually, let me pick orange this time. Take a blue orange color here. Just randomly drop some colors, and you can apply it evenly. I usually prefer one direction stroke, so it applies the color even. It doesn't leave any layer. Don't worry about the perfection, because when you're going to eventually sand it, it's all going to come out nice and smooth. So just apply these colors here. On some of the planks, I've also tried, instead of brush, I've tried scraping it. So I'm going to show you in a little bit how you can use scraping tools as well to apply quick coloring. The finishing really doesn't matter, because at the end, when you sand it, the colors evens out on the plank. All right, and let me pick some other color here. I'm gonna go with Island Blue. So let me apply some color. As you can see, I'm doing a little bit of thick layer here, because I'm going to scrape it. Scraping needs a little bit more color than just a regular paintbrush. So you can scrape it like nice and smooth, as you can see. It does even coloring. From the side. I want to mix it with different kind of colors. Let me just go and select one. Maybe I'm going to go with black. You can scrape it. some more color on the top. And guys, as how you want to color, I mean, it's completely up to your imagination. You can do whatever color you like, and you can color however you like it. I'm using this cardboard on my table, so I don't stain my table. There you go. You want to be a little bit, you don't apply solid color. Some more color here. And I want to keep some of the wood color as is, so it can, once I varnish it, it's going to give actual wood color on it. It's going to look real nice like this, as you can see. So I want to leave some of the natural color as is, and don't want to fully color it. That's just my way of doing it, but that it doesn't have to be that way. Really doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna go, as I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, because once you sand it, that's when it's gonna give the effect of mixed colors, as you can see, like here. Only little bit of glue here, so that's pretty much it. Now I think we're just gonna leave it like that and let it dry for 2 or 3 hours. This is acrylic color and water-based color, so it's gonna dry in couple of hours, and then I'm gonna show you how to sand this. So let's just let it dry here. Perfect. All right, guys. So as you just saw, we recently painted this plank. It is complete. I let it dry for a few hours. It is completely dried up and looks pretty nice and dry. So let's go ahead and sand it. So I'm just going to use our 100 grit sandpaper, and I'm using this tool to make it easy for us. So go ahead and straight away sand this. Just nice and easy. You don't want to sand it too much. Just be enough to make sure it's smooth enough. As you can see, the colors are fading up a little bit, but don't worry about it. I think once you varnish, once you stain it, it's going to come out nice and shiny. You also want to sand the edges so it's not very sharp. As you can see, the surface is smooth. It's been sanded. You can see it's nice and smooth. I'm just gonna move all the dust, the sawdust actually. Alright, this looks nice and smooth here. I think this is ready for staining. So we'll do staining in a minute. Okay guys, so now we're going to apply the first coat of stain. As you all know, I'm using the natural color wood stain. I just bought it from Home Depot. It's a thin coat, so I'm going to use just a standard economy brush, like any standard brush. Make sure it's a nylon brush, and I want to use the large one, 75 mm one, so it can do a complete coating, a single nice coat on the entire strip. So I'm just going to use a little bit of varnish. And I want to apply this nice and smooth. So I'll just let it apply. A simple stroke in one direction. You don't wanna go very hard on it, otherwise it'll leave some bubble, air bubble, and that might not look good. So you want to be nice and smooth. Make sure it looks even. As you can tell, I can see pretty much all the surface area is covered with nice varnish. I still have to do one final run on it, so I'm just want to make sure that it is completely, it's evenly applied. Yep, and as you can see, the wood, the natural wood color is turning nice little darker. It's going to give a nice shiny effect on it. So I'm just going to go and evenly, slowly stroke it out. And that's it. Okay, so this is the first stroke. As you can see, is evenly applied. The first stroke is evenly applied. I want to let it dry for a few hours, and then we're going to sand and apply second coat, and this plank is ready to go. Alright, so while the plank, the first coat of stain is drying up, I'm going to use some time to do a little bit of side work. That's for the project. So I've got this 1 by 3 inch wood strips. It's 8 feet tall. I'm going to use that to put it horizontally on my wall, so I can use those planks and mount it on. So these are the strips. I have also painted them black as a standard color. So when I mount the strips on it, it doesn't come out, because I'm gonna leave a little bit of gap in between the planks, so the color it doesn't pop out. The natural wood color doesn't pop out. So I just went ahead and painted them all black. All right, guys. So the stain on after the first polish is almost dried up. As you can see, it's a little bit shiny, nice and shiny. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna sand it one more time, and we're gonna apply a second coat of our stains to finish it, and that it will then the planks will be ready to go and mount it on the wall. So let's just sand it same way as we did earlier. Same 100 grit sandpaper. As we are sanding, as you can see, some of the darker colors are getting a little bit lighter. That's fine. The varnish is coming off. The second time staining, it doesn't have to be as hard. So I'm just going to take one nice and easy natural stain, apply smoothly, just like before. What this is going to do is it's going to cover other rough areas on the plank. It's going to give nice smooth look, nice and shiny actually. Once again, smooth coat. Make sure there are no bubbles. And very important, guys, it's a sunny day, but I'm not going to leave it right here to dry. It should not be sun dried. So after you apply the stain, let it dry in a little shade. And this is it. nice and shiny here. I'm just going to take it and let it dry in shade. And that's it. So once this is, I'm going to let it dry for a few hours. So what I'm expecting is once this is done, it's going to look nice and smooth, just like this plank. This is very nice and smooth, and it is ready to be installed. So I have approximately 18 such planks. They are ready to be mounted on the wall. So this is the last step of finishing the planks, and now we're going to go to the final stage of installing on the wall. Okay guys, so I have 16-inch wide wood strips that I'm going to mount on the wall. I have 3 of them, so I want to mount them to hold the 6 feet tall planks. So I have 1, 2, and 3 going diagonal like that, and I'm going to use this stud finder to quickly find the studs. So I have marked 1, 2, and 3 studs. I'm gonna put this on my wall here, and then we are ready to mount the planks. Alright, the first plank, I'm leaving a little bit of space here to put a little bit on the outer side, so I can put, as I said earlier, I can put my LED lights right behind it, and it can go all the way from top to down. So I put some quick nail guns. This is a liquid nail, so it's going to help stick these planks on the wood planks where the wood adhesive, so it's going to help stick it pretty well. So let me just start. I'm just going to go a little bit higher, probably 12 or 16 inches above the floor. So put it right here, let it go, and stick it. Okay. All right. Okay guys, so I couldn't wait for the LED lights to come in, so I have put the little Christmas lights just to demonstrate how this is going to look like, the backlit. So we have got all the planks on with the lights behind it, and we are ready to go. So I have total 18 planks. If you all remember, in the beginning we started with this plank, coloring and double sanding, and then put stain twice. So this is nice and smooth, and all of these planks are done pretty much the same way. Again, 18 planks, LED lights, and a little bit of paint and stain. So check the description for the details of the material, but you'll find pretty much everything in your local hardware and handicraft stores. And all of this material is safe for home use, absolutely no harm. So this is it.